Man, I just want to get on real quick and say it's good to see people that know what's really going on. I just had this guy come to my apartment and do some maintenance real quick, right? And I don't know how we got on the topic. I think I said, oh, that's what it was, business. How company businesses when they do unethical business and they sell the business to another business, but it's still the same business as a parent company or something like that, and to be the same people working for a different company under a different name that still has the same property. And I was saying how unethical business is still business in America. Still, it's still considered business. Unethical business is still business. Prime example. So we talking and back and forth, and we just giving each other information about the company, and from his point of view and from our point of view. Me and my neighbor was talking to him, and it was putting all the pieces together because we didn't know that people that previously owned it were currently working for the company that owns this property. Now, wasn't I just saying how unethical business is business in the United States? And here it is. So we're talking about. I said something about the United States. I said that statement that business, unethical business, is still business in the United States. And he said, "But this is not the United States anymore." I said, "What? I'm glad you know." I said, "Tell me, it's really not the. It's not the same place that it used to be." And then we started talking about all these things where most people would say is conspiracy theories, but we know to be true. So I said, I started talking about the chemtrails, and he just jumped up like you know about that? Like I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, oh man, you're woke, and I'm like, yeah, I am, and you too, you know. So we both saying, man, it's good to see people that know what's going on in this world, knowing that they can manipulate the weather now. Now they have infrared lasers that can just set fires whenever they want. That's what happened in Hawaii. But he told me something that I didn't know, and I'm going to give this to you guys, and I hope that you guys really, really consider what's going on. Getting a blue roof, because the color blue is a color that this particular laser doesn't have any effect on. It's like it's lighter than the cobalt blue. It's like uh, like a sky, almost like a sky blue, a little darker than the sky blue. Yeah, just like he was talking about in Hawaii, how the the rims on the cars were melting, but none of the blue cars, no blue car was affected. People with blue roofs weren't affected. We have a government that is out to kill us, to make our lives as difficult as possible. You don't have to worry about going to hell if you're already living in hell. You just don't know that you're living in hell, because you're so used to it and so conditioned to what they're doing to you. But it's not right. It's not living. And it's not divine. It's not the divine design. This is not what Yah had in store for us. This is the characteristics and behaviors and evil of men. Of man. And when I say man, I'm not just talking about men, the male, and I'm talking about the male and the female when I say man. Because there are female women that are making these same rational decisions to destroy humanity. It's not that these women are blinded to what's going on. There are women that are right there. Yes, right there, making decisions. Not for the betterment of the good of the public, of humanity, but for the destruction, for the suffering of humanity, for their own personal agendas, profits, plans. So I didn't want to stay on here very long. I just wanted to say it's good to see people that know what's going on. That's really going on. We do not live in the same country. We live in a capitalistic communism right now. You don't believe me? Go on the internet and try to Google something to see how many pages come back of information. I bet you only get one. Everything is censored. Censorship is real. And for people that speak up against it, boom, that's another thing. Yesterday, I got my first comment removed off of Instagram because they didn't like what I said. That's when you know you hit a nerve. They removed my comment and gave me a warning. But I will not be shut up. I ain't never scared. That's why I used to always get in so much damn trouble. Because I'm a risk taker. I was never scared to experience something to achieve the knowledge, the truth. I know what I'm doing. And for the people that also have this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding of where we're at today, we have an obligation to fight against this evil. Just like these students are standing up. Older generations have to come up out of their comfort, their sleep, their slumber, their sedation. It's time to fight. We can't wait another 10, 20 years. It's going to be too late. How many parts of the agenda, the execution have been made? It's like 2 moves to checkmate if you don't wake up. And I love when I have somebody in 2 moves and checkmate and they don't know. And I can tell them 2 moves till checkmate. And they doing that to us. They tell us that all the time, exactly what they're doing. They don't give a damn about how we feel about what they want to do or what they're doing. Wake up, people. We have a serious threat against humanity. Money doesn't matter when the world is unlivable. When you can't breathe. When you can't eat. When you can't drink clean water. And you have a house and 2 and 3 cars. What does it matter when your food is poisoned? When you can't, the water is going to kill you if you don't have the proper treatments. But you only think about you. You're okay. But if one is oppressed, all are oppressed. If they're doing it to someone else, it's just a matter of time till you're next. And people are starting to realize that can be me. Blacks, whites, y'all really are starting to see. Y'all in the same boat. That we are all in the same boat. It's not. It's not. Those people are resisting arrest anymore to receive the treatment that blacks receive, because now you see peaceful white people, white men, white young ladies, women, older white women, and older white men being abused for speaking about injustice, speaking truth, for standing up for humanity, just using their voice and their presence. No weapons of mass destruction. But they're a threat. Why is it that when the oppressor feels threatened by the oppressed, because they finally have awakened and begin to resist and rise up, the oppressed becomes the threat, the terrorists, and not the one who provoked the oppressed to destroy the oppressor? Because that's what it leads to. Ultimately, you can't try to change the oppressor. You can't put like conditions on him. No, you have to destroy the oppression completely and start over. You have to eliminate them completely, wipe them out. No new system can be implemented trying to take parts of a broken system and fix it and put band-aids on it and think that's going to work. It's not going to happen like that. It can't be done. So, yes. Thank you guys, whoever you guys are that came in and chimed in. I don't know why I can't see your comments if you are commenting, but kudos to the people that are waking up, standing up, speaking out, and doing what needs to be done to bring awareness for the majority, the working middle class, to realize we all in the same boat, man. We have one common enemy. And he wants to kill you or work you till you die. And with that being said, where is the love? Especially between the woman and the man. And what are you willing to do to fix it? To heal it? To be love? To give love and receive love? What are you willing to do? What are you really willing to do for your children against the machine? The one that is here and the one that is coming. Peace, 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 peace. Shalom, salam, all of it. We are one. We may be individuals, but we are one.